How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Level and Diecast. We like the unique and different things, bringing you some oddball stuff on the channel. This is Aqua Fresh Kids and Matchbox collaboration. This is from 1994. There are 5 cars in the mix. They do come with some toothpaste, which is pretty old. It's pretty old, almost 20 years old. 30 years old, I should say. A little rough. It's a little rough, but each one of these models is going to be exclusive to this promo. So we're just going to cut right into these. We're going to leave the toothpaste for somebody else. You see the toothpaste is very, very old. Very, very old. Matter of fact, look at that. Terrible. Really bad. And it doesn't look like there's a day code on this, but it's just really, really bad. It's really, really bad. So definitely don't want to use that for any reason, for any purposes. Taking a look, this is our T-Bird, Ford Thunderbird stock car. The original version does have yellow print. Obviously, there's some additional print on the front from the original mainline version versus this one. This particular one in the mainline also came with the Goodyear slicks, so a couple of wheel variations on that, but this particular version is just the white print, no yellow, but it still looks pretty good. Still has the gold spiral wheels. Just a huge Tyco era wheel there for sure. Not very good. There is the base Deets, made in Thailand. Of course, Matchbox is made in Thailand again. They went back to Thailand. Next one we're going to take a look at, this is the Mazda RX-7. This is the RX-7. This is the FC, no, this is the FD, I think. But this one is different from the mainline. You see, this does not have any hood print on it. The mainline one had hood print. That is the only difference between the two, but it is exclusive. Again, this is a pretty good casting. I think Matchbox did a fantastic job on the RX-7. The wing on the back is a separate piece. So this is a pretty good casting, and it's right-hand drive too, which is really, really cool. Not something that was pretty prevalent back in the day, but there is your details there. Again, really ugly with the spiral wheels, but the casting's really good. They did some ultra or world class and some premium versions of that RX-7, which were primo. All right, moving on to our next one. This is the Indy Racer, the F1 Indy Racer. Makes it real easy to get these guys out of there with these little trays they're sitting in. So the difference on this one is the original one had some green print over the white. This one is just white and pink. That is the Goodyear Slicks wheel. There's 2 versions. There's that bigger one, and then there's a smaller one. This is a pretty good casting. I always liked this casting. I thought they did a really good job on it. There's quite a few variations on this particular casting. Not this deco, though, but this one looks pretty good. Just says Rad Racing Team. Of course, we're talking the 90s. Everything was rad, and everything was neon colors. When we get to that Lamborghini, you can definitely see what I'm talking about with that. All right, next one up, this is the Chevy Lumina. This one also has the color print variations. Not sure what they were. I guess they just really didn't like yellow. There is the Goodyear slick wheel. They used that on a number of cars in the 90s and a lot of promotional stuff. They did Superstars, Track Stars. I don't know. Matchbox did a bunch of NASCAR stuff in the 90s as well, which is kind of where some of these castings came from. But this is just all white and black. No yellow print or anything on there. This one looks pretty good. There is your base Deets. This Lumina also came with regular wheels. Didn't always have these big racing slicks on it, but still looks pretty cool. It's one of the cooler castings they did. It has Lumina embossed in the front. Looks pretty good. Pretty good stock car. 90s flair. All right, this one is extremely 90s flair. This is the Lamborghini Countach. This is the abomination of this casting, I like to call it. Oop, almost dropped it. So this one does not have any prints on the hood or the front here. That is the difference from the original mainline, but they do have the gold spirals. It is separate wing in the back. Of course, you see that ridiculous pink interior. If there's anything that screams 90s Tyco Matchbox, this is the car right here. It's just really, really rough time in the Tyco years. Just really rough time in the Tyco years. But at least we got through the Tyco years. Didn't really get any good castings out of that era either, at least in my opinion. There is the base deets on there. Of course, 1985 was when this casting was a new addition. They made much, much better ones back in the day. That one's not all that great. So there you go. Nice, quick, simple, easy. Kind of a cool little quirk. Been looking for these for a little bit. Lucky enough to find these in a small collection I picked up. So definitely needed those in my own personal collection. So throw those in there for the Level M fam. Like you guys check that out. If you guys have any of those, let me know. I don't know how many of you guys collect older Matchbox like this, but and we're talking almost 30 years ago. So they're getting old. They're getting old for sure. So let me know what you guys think about those. Let me know what you think about the Lambo Lumina F1 Indy, the RX-7, or that Thunderbird. That RX-7 is pretty good. It's a pretty good casting. It is. It's a really good casting. So drop a comment. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Come back. Check out some more stuff we're going to roll out. Appreciate you guys. Level M.cast.